So guys, what's going on? Instant match reaction. It finishes at Old Trafford. Manchester United 1, Omonia Nicosia 0. And it's done it again. It has happened again against Omonia. For about 90 minutes of that game, 37 shots around now. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more, but 37 shots. And who comes on to get the winner in the 93rd minute? Scotty McTominay, McSauce himself, with the winner in Fergie time. And I thought it was going to be one of those days. One of those days. Every shot was either being saved by the keeper, going wide, going over the bar. And it just didn't look like to be our day. And we needed to win this tonight as well to just keep things on a roll with Sociedad. Of course, we know Sociedad won tonight as well. They battered Sheriff like 4-0. So we needed to win this game just to keep up with them. But overall, I'm not happy with that. I'm really not, because again, it's the inconsistency we've seen over the last couple of weeks or so. You know, getting battered by City and going to Everton, getting a good result there, putting in a really good performance, a big 3 points. And then again, you're hoping against Omonia, hopefully we can win this game 3 or 4-0, get the job done quite easily. But again tonight, we were dreadful going forward. Nothing was going in. We couldn't score. Marcus Rashford had I counted about 8 or 9 shots in that game from Rashford. It just wasn't going in the back of the net. Ronaldo was having a few as well. Nothing was going for us. And it's clear to see that, you know, we're still Manchester United. We're only good against teams which we can play on the counter-attack against. We cannot break down a defensive unit. It's been shown over the last 2 games or so against Omonia, and it's been an occurring problem with Manchester United for years, really, hasn't it? Let's be honest. The amount of times last season and the season before that we played against similar sides and had the same struggles. And, you know, it's clear to see that that's going to be our way of playing counter-attacking football. It has been for a very long time, and that's not going to change until Ten Hag gets about 6 or 7 more signings. That's going to have to be the way we play, because it's clear tonight we can have, all the amount of shots we want. We're still not going to score against these type of sides because we cannot break them down enough so we can make that last pass to score the goal. And, you know, the first half I thought we really struggled. As I said, it was a dreadful first half performance, especially going forward. And in the second half, you know, we were playing that extra pass, which helped a lot, because then it just opens up more for you, it opens up more for the team, more opportunities to go forward, to make that right pass. And we were doing that a lot more in the second half, which was really good to see. And we were creating a lot more clear-cut chances. And the goal still was not coming after bringing on Sancho, bringing on Luke Shaw. Of course, as I said, McTominay coming on to score the winner, and thank God he did. And I know there was one moment before as well where I was getting really at it with McTominay, because there was this one ball he got played to him in like the 91st minute. There was Bruno Fernandes was running to the right. He decided to shoot. It went over the bar, and my reaction to that, I don't want to repeat what I said, but I wasn't happy. But then later, a minute or 2 later, Jadon Sancho, nice work on the wing, lays it to McTominay to get the goal. Finally, after about 37 shots in the game, finally we scored. But it's, you know, I'm not happy with that. It was another really frustrating performance. But, you know, to win it in Fergie time, he would love that. I bet he did love that tonight. We'll take that as fans. You know, it gives us a bit more excitement, doesn't it, at the end of the day? So I'm happy with that, guys. But yeah, again, as I said, it keeps us going forward. Keeps us going up with a Sociedad who we still have to play over in Spain, and of course we still have Sheriff to play at home as well. So we're still second in the group. It is looking like probably we're going to have to play a group stage game or in a playoff game with the Champions League third side, which at the moment some of the teams dropping out of the Champions League, I don't think we're in the best position to go up against those type of sides, especially when we struggled tonight against Omonia Nicosia. Fair play to them, to be fair. Their keeper had the game of his life. He defended so well, and you have to feel a bit bad for them, especially the keeper, when that goal went in. But as a fan, McTominay the saviour, and again, we just somehow got through Omonia. We somehow got past them again. It just seems to be that team which wanted to frustrate us throughout 180 minutes of 2 games. So at the end of the day, it's a win. It's a win we needed. I wanted to see a more relaxing win. You know, I can sit back, enjoy a couple of goals, which I hoped to see last week, which didn't happen, and I hope to see this week, which didn't happen. But, you know, Manchester United always make it harder for themselves. But, you know, 3 points, a win at Old Trafford, but I'm back to winning ways in the Europa League, so I'm happy with that. But, you know, we'll talk about that later, my man of the match. But player ratings, guys, team lineup was David De Gea, so I'm going to give David De Gea I'm going to give him a 5. Had absolutely nothing to do in that second half. I don't think they've got past the second half in our half in the second half. I don't think they did. Maybe once or twice. But, you know, De Gea had nothing to do. So I'm going to give him an average 5, to be fair. Left back, Malacia coming in for sure today. And, you know, a lot of these players coming in today had a chance to prove themselves. Especially Fred in that midfield, who wasn't the best. And also Malacia today, who played quite well, to be fair. Had no complaints about Malacia. So I will give him, I'll give him a 6. Thought he was all right. Martinez, I'll give him a 5 today. Martinez was a bit sloppy today. Made some really weird passes, which he doesn't normally make. Lost the ball a few times. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it was just a one-off. Hopefully it is, because we know how good he's been over the last couple of games or so, and he is Ten Hag's #1 man at the moment, really. So it was a bit of an off game. Very sloppy, but hopefully it's just a one-off. So I will give him a 5 today. Lindelof will give a 6. Thought Lindelof was all right. Defended quite well, to be fair. Did a job. And again, the defence didn't really have that much to do today, so I can't talk about them a lot in a lot of time, because they had absolutely nothing to do. So I will give him a 6. Dalot today, a bit of an improved performance. Still a bit sloppy on the ends with some of his passes, some of his decision making. Again, it's been 2 games in a row where he hasn't quite been up to it at the moment. So hopefully that does improve. But I'm going to give Dalot, I'll give him a 5 again today. In the middle, Casemiro, I'm going to give a 7. I thought Casemiro did really well. You know, he's involved in everything going forward. And, you know, I wanted Eriksen to start this game, because we saw how good the midfield was against Everton and how much we controlled the game with Eriksen, and then it just allows you to do that a lot more when he's in the middle. But it was Fred and Casemiro, which I thought, we haven't seen that pairing yet. It could do all right, but again, Casemiro going forward, as I said, really good. Done a job in the midfield today, so I'll give him a 6, actually. I'm going to give Fred a 6 as well. Didn't think it was one of Fred's best games. Of course, this is where he gets to prove himself. He gets his chances to play, and he's got to step it up, really, hasn't he? And I don't think he did that too much today, so I will give him... I'll give him a 5 as well. I'll give him a 5, and I'll give Casemiro a 6. Rashford today, it wasn't Rashford's day. It was not Rashford's day. I don't know what was wrong with it. It's just the ball would not go into the back of the net for Rashford at all throughout the whole 90 minutes. And as I said, he probably had the most shots in the game for our team. So it was just not Rashford's day. Not Rashford's day at all. It didn't look like to be our team's day until the 90th minute. It was just looking like it was going to be one of those days where nothing was going to go in our favour, and luckily Fergie time came into it. But yeah, I give Rashford. I'll give him a 7. He was probably my man of the match today, to be fair. Was only our real threat going forward. I thought Anthony did quite good, so I'll give Anthony I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I thought both of them played really well today, to be fair. I will give it to them. Anthony really creative, some really good crosses, and again, he should have had a couple of assists today. So that's good to see. Progression going forward, which is what you want to see from Anthony. So I will give Anthony a 7 as well. Bruno, I'm going to give a 5. I thought Bruno was off it today, you know. All his chances were going over the bar. Wasn't really looking composed. And again, he was lacking that last-ditch pass which we needed to make. Actually, I will give Scotty McTominay man of the match, just thinking about it, for that goal. Because I don't think no one else deserved it today, really. So I will give McTominay man of the match for that goal. Didn't come on enough for me to rate him, but I will give him man of the match just for the goal. So, and then Bruno, so yeah, I'm going to give Bruno a 5 today. I thought he was quite off it, and he just lacks that end product at the moment. I'm not too sure what it is for him. It's been like that for a very, very long time. And finally, Ronaldo didn't really get involved into the game today, so I will give him a 5 as well. I mean, can't remember having too many clear-cut chances either. He just wasn't really involved in any of the attack. It was Anthony and Marcus Rashford up there today. So yeah, Ten Hag today, I'm going to give team decision, went very strong. You know, that just went one thing. He wanted to get the job done very easy today. And again, the players just couldn't deliver that today for him, which was quite frustrating. Again, I'm not too sure what he's going to have onto it. But we were patient at the end of the day. We were very patient. I was hoping that goal would have came. I was begging it was going to come, because that would have been an embarrassing result otherwise. And as I said, McTominay the saviour to Manchester United's rescue. So yeah, obviously, guys, good result. Let me know what you guys think down below. As I said, Erik Ten Hag for me. Made the right subs again. He's done that a couple of times now. Last week against Omonia, brought on Martial, and Rashford made the difference. Brought on McTominay today. Eriksen made the difference. As soon as both of those came on, they were really good in what they did. And again, they made it happen at the end. So yeah, I will give him a strong 7. A strong 7. Super subs came on again, did the job. But again, we just about got past it. But Fergie time it was. So yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of the video and the game, guys, if you did watch. Make sure to smash your like. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be there with a preview for the big game against Newcastle on Sunday. But anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Come on, you Reds.